Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing the Goodreads Book Tag. So this book tag is essentially just like about your Goodreads habits, which I try and use as much as possible. I will say I have been slacking on updating it, but when I do update it, it's usually like bulk updates because I do it all at once when I really should just be like tracking slowly as I go along. I think it's more fun that way, but I'm just very bad at doing it. But I do really like the Goodreads app and I've been using it for years. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I improve in my ways with Goodreads. But, anyways, let's jump into the tag. The first one is, what was the last book that you marked as read? And so I believe I checked earlier and it was Miss Meteor, which was an arc that I read in March. I want to say March. Because I'm that far behind on like updating my reading track progress. But I think it was March. Maybe it was February. It might be February. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because March, I only read 2 books. And then April, we just finished. I read 4 books, but none of them were that. So, yes, it's February. That's how far behind I am. But yeah, that's the one that I last had as read. It's not the truthful last book I've finished, it's just the last one I've updated. So, yeah. Then we have, what are you currently reading? And so I am currently reading Heartbreak Homes. I am almost done it. It is really good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Ooh, it kind of matches my shirt. Yeah, so it's a thriller about a bunch of teens who go to this party in one of these like model homes. It was like up on a hill, and there was supposed to be like a community of these homes built. They built one big home, but then the development kind of like fell through, and so they never actually finished it. And so there was just one big mansion that was a development home, and that was it. And so all these kids decide to have a party in this home, and then somebody ends up getting murdered. And so from there, the story goes, and everybody's trying to figure out like who did it and what's going on, and it's wild. It is wild. So I am really enjoying it so far. I'm almost done it, and it's just like all the other Joe Trocchieri books that I read. I love them. So I'm really curious to see how this ends. I have some theories, but we're gonna have to wait and find out. The next question is the last book that you added to the to be read thing on Goodreads. And I don't use this very much. I looked, and the last book I added was The Angel Maker by Alex North. And I don't remember like wanting to read this book ever. So I have a theory that it's probably a giveaway entry that I entered on a whim. And because of those, like usually when you enter those giveaways, they make you add the book to your want to read list or whatever. So I'm pretty sure that's why that's on there, because I don't remember having a desire to read this book. I don't know. Maybe I saw it like a long time ago and thought it sounded interesting, but who knows? I really don't know why that's on there. But anyways, that's the one that's there. Then the next question is, what do you plan to read next? And I'm currently working through my TBR for May the Forest Read With You Readathon. I don't exactly know which book I'm going to pick up next after Heartbreak Homes, but I will look at my TBR that I kind of built. If you want to see what is on my TBR, you can go check out that video. It's on my channel. But yeah, I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick up yet. I'm going to kind of just like wait and see which feeling I'm in the mood for, like what kind of genre I want to read after this, because I'm going to be ending on a thriller. So I don't know, maybe I want another thriller, maybe I'll want something a little bit more happy. I don't know yet, so I'm going to wait and see and kind of be like a mood reader with it. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Then we have the question, do you use the star rating system? And I absolutely use the star rating system. I rarely have given out, I think I've given out like 4 or 5 1 stars ever. And that's, yeah, I don't usually give those out unless the book is like horrible. And then I've given out a lot of 5 stars because there have been a lot of great books that I have read. I usually like 3 or 3.5, I would say, is my average. And then, yeah, if it's better, then it goes up from there. If it's worse, it goes lower. But I would say 3.5 is probably my average that I give out for books. Then the next question is, are you doing a Goodreads reading challenge? And I am. I believe in previous years I went a little bit more ambitious, but this year I'm only aiming for 60 books. So we'll see if I can do that. I think that's definitely manageable for me because I've been reading a decent amount this year. It doesn't show, like right now it only shows that I've read 12 out of 60 on my TBR on Goodreads, but that's just because I haven't updated for the month of March or April. So once I update that, I feel like it'll be a little bit higher and I'll feel a little bit better about it. But I definitely think I can make it to 60 books. Then we have a question of, do you have a wish list? And I don't have a wish list on Goodreads. I have an Amazon wish list, which is like books that I will add to occasionally when I find something that I'm very interested in. I'll add it there. But even that, like I rarely update. I don't know. I don't really need to get any more books because I have so many. So yeah, I don't know. Like I have one and it exists and it's in my YouTube descriptions, but yeah. But then the next question is, what do you plan to buy next in regards to like books? And there is one particular book that I do plan to get when it comes out, and that is Lightbringer, which is Pierce Brown's newest book in his series coming out. It's his secondary series, and this one I've been anxiously waiting for forever. I know a lot of people that got advanced reader copies, and I am so jealous because they have already read the story. They know what's happening, and I just want to dive back into that world and see what's going to happen with all my characters that I love and adore. So yeah, I'm going to be picking that one up like ASAP as soon as it comes out. And it comes out, I think, in July. I'm not sure the exact date, but I know it's in July. So I will be looking forward to that. Then we have a question for if you have a favorite quote from a book. And I actually can't think of any favorite quotes from books. Although I do have these little quote things. Oh, the other one's over there. The other one over there says, "There's no place like home," from The Wizard of Oz. And then this one says, "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance." I'm not actually sure what this one's from, but those are two bookish quotes, so I'm just going to use those. The next question is, who are your favorite authors? And so, as I said before, Pierce Brown is one of my favorite authors. I also really like Blake Crouch. I think they are fantastic. And if I had to do another one, I would say Joe Triggieri, because I have not been disappointed by a single book that she's put out. And then the last question is, do you join any groups? And so like I think that means like book groups. And I've been in many book clubs over the years. There was one that I started, or there was one I was invited to with some other booktubers that we did on Goodreads exclusively. And then we would have live streams for it. I was also part of the Phasing Gaze book club for all of last year, and that was a great time. I've actively like participated in other book clubs but not been host for those, but yeah, so I've just kind of like mingled around in the book community and joined different clubs and tried out different things, and it's been a lot of fun. Anyways, that's it for the Goodreads book tag. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to try out this book tag, because I feel like we all use Goodreads, so it's like something we connect over, and yeah, I would definitely be interested to know if you did it as well. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.